whenever he borrows my car, it always comes back with a problem.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's just going, not me, mate.
Yeah, it's not me. It weren't me.
Sorry, but your M2 does not sound like that.
No, it does not sound like that.
Oh, the fuel light's on. Yes. It's costing £6.
He's taking this, mate. He's going to sit there when we get back with us. I guarantee he's got an Excel spreadsheet up working out exactly how much we've just used. Surely the fuel in there hasn't lasted you this long. He's getting worried, isn't he?
He's
getting worried. Oh, here he comes.
Oh, he's
coming. He's like a fucking debt collector coming out to look at the fuel gauge.
Good morning, YouTube. I've actually got a bit of a different video today. Now, I'm always the person who's taking other people's cars out and brutally honest reviewing them. And we've got two guys in the office and I've actually brutally honest reviewed both of their cars. I've actually done Neil's quite a few times. Every time Neil buys a new car, this is his Porsche, that's the last one I did, I take it out and I review their car. Now the last thing I did was John's M2, which actually isn't in today, but I thought it'd be quite a funny video to get them two in my new C63, which I've got not new to C63, but new to me, and get them to brutally honest review it. Because I said a few bad things about John's M2, and I've had quite a few bad things to say about Neil's cars also. So take it with a pinch of salt, but I'm going to give them the keys, they're going to take it out, they're not the most confident people on camera, and they're going to brutally honest review the car. Now they are quite funny together, so let's see what they say. And I'm going to watch the video back, and then I'm going to react at the end of the video of what they've said, because I know what they're going to say about this car. This car is not an easy car to drive, and it's actually quite annoying in some ways, so I probably know what they're going to say, but then I'm going to review it at the end. So if you want to skip to the end of the video, get my reaction and what they've said, then I'll put a timestamp here. But enjoy the video. We're going to go and get the keys to them now.
Here we go. How's it going to sound? That sounds quite nice. As you know, I am a BMW fanboy.
This is my first drive of a C63. I was going to get one at one stage. But I got
Were you going to get this V8 one though?
Yeah.
The 6 litre one or the weaker twin turbo one?
Oh, no, I wouldn't say it's weaker because my mate's got one of those. Release the parking brake, sorry Lee. It's got a foot brake and a release.
What, where's the handbrake then?
Down on the floor. Oh.
What?
Cruise control engaged, that's right. That'd be the wrong stop.
Doesn't make any sense.
Must admit, it feels quite nice.
Does it?
Yeah.
I'll be interested to see what this gearbox is like. It's not double clutch, is it?
No. This feels really, the gearbox was really smooth. Really smooth.
Right, but in my M2, double clutch, your Porsche, double clutch. We're very used to snappy gear changes.
Yeah, it seems right to me. It seems smooth.
But we're not driving fast yet. To me, that's going to be the one thing that could let it down.
Back there,
yeah,
in your M2,
yeah,
as we approach that roundabout,
yeah, it's a bit clunky.
It would have gone between first and second, right? Or second to first.
Yep.
Shift.
Yeah.
So this was like button.
What are we in now?
We're in sixth, just standard drive.
No, but are we in sport?
Standard mode.
Standard mode.
So
give us a
the gearbox is very slow, very slow.
Oh, it sounds great.
It's nice.
He sounds fast. It sounds great and he's quick. That's fast.
It won't change. Look.
Why?
So slow.
Oh my god, lord.
I don't know if it's because we've got it in a...
How do you get it into like...
That's sport mode. This is a little gate. It's a little wheel you turn it. It goes into sport and sport plus. I don't really want to go in sport plus.
Yeah, go sport plus. Do it. Go.
No, I'm not going to go straight into a corner, yeah?
This is a great car review going 40 miles an hour sticking to the speed limits. Like it.
I want to say we're doing the car review wrong. What have we got to do? We've got to get our teeth whitened. We'll get our hair slicked back.
Yeah, we have, yeah.
We'll walk around like Mick Jagger.
And we got to like, yeah, mate.
Yeah, that's it. So, you're alright?
I'm here today
to view this Merc. It is very smooth. Steering feels decent, heavy but decent.
Right.
This feels floaty.
It's quite quiet when you're just cruising. You can't tell you're in a 6 litre car, can you?
When it was idling, secondary decats put in. So you still got the main cats, but
it's quite quiet considering, yeah.
At idle, you wouldn't even know. No. When you put your foot down, it makes a nice noise, really nice noise. This is the whole purpose of this car. Yeah. Is that engine.
So, so stepping away from the engine and performance for a minute, what are we thinking about this inside? I mean,
this car.
Yeah.
Right,
how old is this car?
This car's 10 years old. And how many? I'm going to cover that up so you can't see it. How many miles did it get on the clock? 60. There's not a single rattle in it. Not a single rattle.
No, there's not. 70, 60, 70.
It's got 82,000 on the clock.
Oh, that's
this held up well, like really well.
Here's my honest opinion of the interior of this car. Seats, nice, comfy.
Yeah, and with the seats, there's so much adjustability in these seats. You got memory seats, up, down. Look at the side bolsters.
No, the seats
you can move the side bolsters in and out. You can pump them up. There's air in them.
Yeah, the seats are nice.
For me, the driving machine for me is the door.
Yeah.
It's in the wrong place.
Is it?
I hit myself getting in every time.
How old did you say this car is?
11 years old, mate.
11 years old. So it does look 11 years old in it. But
It's harsh. That's harsh.
It's not harsh. Everyone criticises inside of BMW for being boring. This is boring as shit, man.
The new C63, which my mate had, the engine, in my opinion, is faster,
well, of course,
better, but has no character compared to this. This thing sounds like a muscle car. Even the engine rules this car.
Yes.
Like you buy this car for the engine.
Yes.
You put this engine in a milk float and you still put a smile on your face.
Yeah.
If you get in some 11-year-old cars, you think this is going to break down anything now. This I'm happy to get in this and go. I'm happy to go to Scotland and this and back. Like it feels.
What's he been doing on the side?
What is that?
I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
You know how you kept buying Mustangs over and over again? Like the same car, then the same car, and then the same car.
I object.
No, you don't object because that's what happened. So
it wasn't the same car.
Okay, but you kept telling me they were getting better and better and better.
Yeah.
And that's why you kept doing it.
Well,
okay. Let me just. This is better than your Mustang, mate. So what you're saying is, for all those 35 grand Mustangs you bought, you could have spent 15 grand or whatever it is and bought this. Just say yes or no.
Yes. This seems to be much more of a lazy boy V8.
Mm-hmm.
This seems to me more like an American muscle car. The Lexus was much more
talky as hell.
Yeah, this is really
as soon as you put your foot down,
it goes. Yeah. Even I mean now, it just wants to go.
That was slushy, wasn't it?
It took a little while to react. Yeah. The gearbox is a letdown.
Yeah, it's a letdown. Yeah. Can you buy this? You can't buy this in manual, can you?
No. The gearbox is a problem, I think.
So we're in Sports Plus now.
Yep.
So, are you in manual?
I'm in. When you touch the paddle, it goes to manual. Yeah.
Great, we're behind the lorry. Yeah.
I'm pulling the pedal. Still won't change.
Why would it change? Look, but your car doesn't change gear, mate.
I'm pulling the pedal. There we go. I think it's trying to keep it in manual. In the gears it wants to keep it.
What?
The down change is pretty good. Up,
no,
nothing.
The gearbox is terrible, but the noise and the speed is fantastic.
Yeah, this is a fast car.
This is a fast car, yeah. Me and Mr. Lockwood had a little discussion in the office, didn't we, around whether this was faster than my M2.
Your M2 feels way faster because it's turbocharged.
Yeah, 0 to 60, 0 to 60, no 0 to 60 official figures, 0.1 of a second faster.
It's not fair. It's not fair on this car because it's a lot heavier.
So?
This is a big car.
It's got more power.
Barely.
What you're saying is that my BMW is a well-engineered car to go fast. This is just a moronic car they put a big lump in the front of.
Yeah.
Noise.
Sorry, but your M2 does not sound like that.
No, it does not sound like that.
Hey, you must be. Can you get these mapped? The gearbox software? Can you get it tuned?
Any mapper in this country knows better than AMG.
I don't know. Maybe
they don't, mate. I can answer that question for you. This is all part of our ongoing battle of you love modding cars. I think any model, any car ruins them.
It's not true.
It is true.
It's not true.
It's true, mate.
It's worth the risk.
Porsche's perfect in every single way.
It is a midlife crisis.
Yeah,
scream out.
Well, you are. Are you midlife now or are you past that? It's a great Porsche's fantastic.
It feels so well put together. I was expecting this to rattle to pieces. An 82,000 mile AMG.
It's very, very, very good.
This feels new. It sounds good all the time. I think you could go louder with this and still be acceptable. I'm sorry, I'm going to cut this guy out. I know I had about 5 seconds before you had to go at me to stick behind another lorry doing 20 miles an hour. It feels really floaty. The steering, there's no confidence in the steering whatsoever.
You see, if you put this car along these roads against your Porsche or my M2, we're gone.
Yeah, you wouldn't stand a chance. It feels like I'm riding on a magic carpet.
You go fast, does it?
No.
It feels like a bit.
Yeah.
It feels like sitting on a Blancmange with wheels.
Yes. That's fast.
Yeah, that is fast.
Change your gear perfectly now, downshifting and stuff. But when you want to change up, it won't. It's almost like you want you to rev it to the red line almost every time when you're in Sport Plus mode. Listen to that.
That is good.
Like,
those people over there are livid with you.
No, they're alright. She's smiling. But you can't have your cake and eat it. You can't have a rock hard ride to give you confidence in the corners and then have a comfy car to drive to the shops in.
Well, you can actually. Because
let me get your M2.
No, my M2 is very uncomfortable, it's very hard. But your Porsche is adaptive suspension, and when it's in comfort, it's like being in this. Isn't it?
But then it's a tiny little sports car, so I could have this car and no other car. This could be your...
And again, I'm probably being a little bit harsh though, actually, because it's an 11-year-old car. I mean, if you buy one of the new versions of these, I would imagine it's got adaptive suspension, probably.
The gearbox is it's a problem.
It's an absolute letdown.
Yeah, it's a letdown, yeah. What else have we got in here to talk about? Has he expected heated seats or has he gone poverty spec?
No, he's got poverty spec. No, oh no, sorry.
He's got heated seats, yeah.
Heated seats, yeah. What do these do?
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
that's nice.
Little sun visor for the back. Doesn't appear to be doing anything.
Shit. Here we go.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she big girl can run. I like it. I like it. Right.
The navigation looks alright, to be fair, for
11 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's good. Oh, Hartman Garden.
Is it Hartman Garden? Yeah?
Yep.
It's got a sunny room.
Sunny.
When we get out,
yeah,
we've got to change all the memory seats to put it right up at the steering wheel.
Okay.
We've got to change all the radio stations.
So when he gets in and presses 1, he goes forward.
Yep. And he presses all the memories are going to change. We've got to move all the mirrors around.
Yeah.
We've got to change all the radio stations for it.
Yeah.
Disconnect his Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Because whenever he borrows my car, it always comes back with a problem.
Yeah.
And he's going, not me, mate.
Yeah, it's not me. It weren't me.
No.
Do you know what the problem was when he came out of my car after he reviewed it?
It had a dent in it.
Well, it had a dent in it, yeah, but he's claiming he didn't do that. But also, it had half a tank of fuel in it when I gave it to him, and it had none when he goes back.
Go in the car park. This has got.
Just sit with it going.
Either that or we can siphon out and put it in yours.
No, I don't want to do that actually.
You just put cheap fuel in.
He's a cheapskate. There's cheap fuel in this car, you know it. No, this one's alright. Whoa.
It's not me, mate. It's the car.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't see the old lady standing on the corner.
The old lady and the two little old dogs.
I didn't see him. I'm not speeding. Listen to it here. Why you buy the car? That's why you buy the car.
That is why you buy the car, yeah.
How you feeling? Sick?
Yep.
I find this camera on quite awkward.
Why?
I'm a relatively shy person who quite private, I'd say.
Yep.
Whereas you'll do this all day long. You love the sound of your own voice, right? Oh, the fuel light's on. Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, mission accomplished.
He's gonna be so angry.
He's gonna be livid.
It's costing £6.
He's taking this, mate. He's gonna sit there when we get back with us. I guarantee he's got an Excel spreadsheet up working out exactly how much we've just used. When he reviewed my car, he came up to me with a tenner and tried to give it to me, which I refused to take. Do you think he's expecting us to do the same?
I was hoping you were going to wear a green light top, like to plug us a little bit with the video, you know.
Guess what I've got underneath here?
You got a green light t-shirt on.
Green light. Can you get past this fucking bike?
Right. You had it got me for annoying old ladies, for scaring dogs, people in the road.
Yeah, but no one likes cyclists today.
I've got no problem with cyclists. None. They're normally courteous. As long as you give them space, they're normally courteous.
They're not.
The only thing that gets me is when they ride side by side.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm going to park this in a terrible position.
Don't put it there.
That's right.
There's a crater there.
So I'm going to park it here, right on the edge of the crater. And
What's that noise?
I don't know.
It's very whiny. You can hear it. I noticed it earlier.
The fan on?
Maybe. Hang on, put it reverse again a second. Why is the rear view camera in black and white?
It's not, it's just a grey car park. Look, the white door.
No, it's not.
It's got red lights.
Yeah, the white door because it's in black and white. It is in black and white.
It's not black and white. The car's got red lights on a yellow number plate.
It hasn't.
Right.
Oh, look good. I got a text from him. Surely the fuel in there hasn't lasted you this long. He's getting worried, isn't he?
He's
getting worried. Oh, here he comes.
Oh, connected to
he's
Lee's
coming.
phone.
He's coming. He's like a fucking debt collector coming out to look at the fuel
we haven't
gauge.
finished yet. Let's go.
Oh, we've got to mess everything up, haven't we?
Yeah.
How do you unlock it?
I can't get out.
It's still rolling?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, mate. Do they have enough battery? Yeah. Okay, I've watched the video. Okay, right. I'll actually give it to him. That was a good review. It's like good cop, bad cop. Neil was a good cop. John was just to criticise everything because he's got an M2 bad cop. I actually agree with most things that they say. It is quite wallowy. There's one point that I kind of agree with, but I need to make a point about it. They're right. The gearbox is the biggest letdown in this car. The gearbox is by far the biggest letdown in this car. But a part of what they was doing on camera was a bit of user error. This gearbox is bad, I'll admit. The gearbox is bad. And the main reason why it's bad is that it's not intelligent whatsoever. You have 4 gear modes: Comfort, Sport, Sports Plus, and Manual. Now, that's not an indication of what it should drive like. That is literally a mode for the gearbox. It is the most stupidest gearbox ever. You have to learn these gearboxes. I did say to him, if you're going to go through the gears, make sure it's in manual, because if it's in Sports Plus, it will downshift to gears, but it won't upshift on the paddle. It'll upshift when it wants to upshift, which is at red line because it's in Sports Plus. It is a slow gearbox. I'll say it is a slow gearbox, but It's not as bad as it is in the video. User-friendly gearbox ever. But they didn't put it in manual. Now granted, when you get in a car and you go on the pedals, it should go into manual, or at least for about a minute until you don't change. It is a bad gearbox. It is a bad gearbox. But I'll give credit to the Merc, it's not as bad as they made out in the video. They are actually right with most of the points, I'll admit. It was actually a good review, but that's the only criticism I have about it. The gearbox is just stupid, and you have to basically tell it exactly how you want to drive. It's not intelligent like the Porsche or the M2. It was a bit of a shit day, and Neil obviously didn't want the full traction off. He thought manual was going to put the traction fully off, but it doesn't, because same again, this car has to be told everything. So you have to put it in manual and then hold traction off regardless. But no, other than that, great review. I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know if you want to see them do more of my cars. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you next time.